Hey everybody, welcome to the Dope and Tape Show. We have Gabe here. He's from Core, Maine. We had a great time meeting him, and we had a blast. We just kind of connected on a sprinkler level, I guess you could say, very quickly. And he's here. He's gonna hang out with us, and we, of course, Bobby's here too. So yeah,
that's why everybody's here,
and,
kid. Welcome to the Dope and Tape Show. Thank you guys for joining.
Oh, yeah.
Pleasure to be here.
So today
What up, big country?
I'm in Denver. I'm in Denver, Colorado. Today I was at Rocky Mountain Fire Expo. Rocky Mountain, thank you, Russ. Rocky Mountain Fire Expo. And some of the guys came up. He was like, "Oh, Dope and Tape. I love that guy." I was like, "Who are you talking about?" He's like, the Dope and Tape guy.
Nah.
I was like, "Yeah, not me at all."
That was today?
Yeah. It probably happened like I think it happened like 3 times.
Shit. Brian's part of the show too, all right? We're both hosting the show. I guess. I don't know.
I just said, that loser. Yeah, I know that guy. we had to give away their stickers because they pay us, so whatever. Just take whatever you want.
Oh, that's so good.
Nice.
I love that. Is that a new shirt? I don't know if I've seen you in that shirt yet.
Yeah, I bought I found out that we can do samples.
Yes.
So I bought
You found out. I told you that in the beginning, big guy.
Yeah. Well, I got 12 of them. In fact, Sarah is wearing one, and she said that she was supporting tonight, but I don't think that's real. So we're moving tomorrow. So no, on Saturday. So I fly home tomorrow. We're moving on Saturday, and that shirt was probably the only one that was not packed.
Yeah, that's awesome. So that's why she's wearing it. Yeah. So the samples are pretty cool. I tell people that if you want your own merch, like if you wanted to make your own merch, you go to Spreadshop and you start your own website for free, and then you can buy samples from yourself. It's really cool, and you can change it all. And I made my Expo hat that I'm wearing to NFPA's got the Dope and Tape, but I got my North American logos on the side. I think I got to make yours, right? You want the same thing, and we'll put Arco.
Yeah, Arco, right.
You can see the website right up above Brian and Gabe, Dope and Tape Spreadshop website. Also could see learning.firetech.com if you guys want to check out and get some classes. We got some good deals for you guys if you want to further your knowledge within the industry. And that's just a quick DM or a text or whatever. Just contact Brian or I, and we can get the ball rolling on that. Chad, what's going on? George, Corlin, we really appreciate you guys that you always join up and say hi to us. We appreciate you. Please hit the like button. How do we look? Everything look okay? We're on hotel Wi-Fi, so I never know. You know? So, Gabe, we met at our trip to General Air.
Yeah.
Right? We went to General Air down
Right.
Yeah, it was just
Exton?
after it was done and everyone was packing it in. Yep.
Yeah. We're like, hey, who's this guy over here? Want to come on our podcast? Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hey, thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate it. And let me ask you this: Do you watch the shows, or you're just coming on?
Sometimes I actually get to I have to watch them after they've been recorded,
Right.
because just a little background. I'm coming on here and running the fire pump program for Core in Maine, so I tend to just put in a little more hours than I should, so I don't give myself downtime. So whenever I have that little bit of downtime, it's usually after everything's already been recorded, and I just start watching them.
Yeah, man, I say that all the time. Whether you're watching us live or you're watching the replay, we appreciate it.
When you say that you put in a little bit more hours than you should, that sounds very familiar to me and Bobby. But what do you mean by that?
Well, I just want to make sure that this program gets off the ground just right. So, coming in and quoting for a lot of our sales reps, I've kind of caught myself starting my day at 8 a.m. and ending the following day at 5.
Well, okay.
Wow.
So 8 a.m. to 5 a.m.
What?
Yeah. That's why I said I think I'm pushing it a little too much, but
morning to 5 in the morning.
I didn't know that Core Maine was like that.
they're not. That's my own doing.
That's my own
Oh, okay.
that kind of sounds like me. I'm up super late and then I'm up super early, and but I don't know if I do
Well,
it like all the way around. So did you sleep? What'd you do?
well, I
You sleep from
mean,
5 to 8?
Yeah. I sleep standing up in the shower and then get ready for the day.
so now what are, what's your next position? Like, what would be a move up for you? I mean,
Well,
put in all those hours, that dedication. I mean, that's a lot.
I think that that speaks some more to like what I'm looking to do for the program, right? I want to make sure every fire pump tech is in place. I want to make sure everyone's getting their quotes within a specific time frame. Um, I just kind of like want to set the standard, so to speak. Um, I essentially came on board at this position for as the technical manager for fire pumps with a clean slate. No one before me, no one to kind of like gauge myself against. So I've been essentially just kind of building it up on my own. So I guess I'm my own competitor. Like, how good do I want this program to be, or do I just want to do the bare minimum and just kind of coast and just do what I need to do for now and just let it build up over time. So really
Hmm.
what I came in to do is build it as quickly as possible and then, you know, to that question, eventually get myself to a point where I'm managing more teams than building them, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you're doing the right thing, putting in the extra work, just kind of to set the standard, right?
Right.
Above and
And
beyond.
it's a little bit of sacrifice now, but it's going to be a big old payoff in the end. College, I went to SUNY Maritime here in the Bronx in New York City. Um, if you've ever been in New York City and traveled across the Throgsback Bridge, we are the that little peninsula right underneath it with a little training ship. It is a state university slash merchant marine academy. The government run merchant marine academy is just across the water, which is Kings Point.
Okay.
We are just their bastardly neighbors in New York City under the
Oh
bridge.
yeah.
That's a pretty cool location, though.
It is. It's beautiful. It's just one way in, one way out.
Now we know what that means
Right.
in New York. You're sitting there,
Yeah.
you're all crawling.
Yeah.
And
I've
so
never been to New York. I'm planning on going sometime this year.
I drive through there every time I go home. I got to drive through. It wants to take me over the George Washington every time, so I'm usually trying to plan
It
my
always
whole.
does.
I'm trying
I
to
don't
plan
know
my whole
why.
trip around like hitting the George Washington at like midnight or like 1 in the morning when there's nobody there, and I can
Right.
just fly through.
I have
So
reason to believe someone's running some sort of voodoo on the Cross Bronx Expressway because there is always traffic no matter what time of day you're going across.
voodoo, just running voodoo. That's awesome. All right, so then, all right, so after college, how did you find yourself in the fire protection industry?
Yeah. Did
So,
you ever find yourself, or are you still looking for yourself, or
Yeah.
what do you think?
still looking, leave no sprinkler head unturned.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I think I found my stride at my old company. Just when you're learning about ships, you learn about all of the components that go into it. So you're dealing with electric, plumbing, sewage. You're essentially training to be on board and be your own handyman based on the type of equipment you're going to be servicing. So that kind of translated to the job I got soon after college at a company called Leonard Powers, where they were a manufacturer's reps for pumps, boilers, boiler feeds, heat exchangers, uh, steam pressure reducing valves, water valves, PRVs, you name it. Basically, everything that went into a building, this company sold. And I started off my career really designing steam pressure reducing stations for buildings in New York City.
Whew.
So I would
How much pressure are we talking?
200 psi coming out
Okay.
of the Con Ed loop feeding the city,
Oh yeah, okay.
reducing down from 200 down to 15 for building use, water heating, water heaters, whatever else.
And basically what you're talking about is anytime you see some video on from New York and there's steam coming out of the manholes, it's because there's big steam lines down there, right? And a lot of the buildings are still heated by steam.
Or they're yeah, That has a lot to do with it. It could also be, especially in the street, it's maybe a steam vault, maybe they have a leaky trap, maybe they have a leaky valve. A lot of stuff could go wrong when it's not maintained properly. So, New York City's solution to that is just put nice bright orange cones or like chimneys above the street, just to clear everybody off of that. So,
I'll just put the steam up here a little bit.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, so there we were, they had the Patterson fire pump line, they had plumbing, HVAC, and fire. And the sales manager at that time was kind of running that pump program for us. And you know, fire pumps kind of like caught my eye because the more and more we got into it, the more and more I realized that there weren't that many competitors when it comes down to it. You have all your big names, your Peerless, your Aurora, Fairbanks, which happen to be the same, AC, Armstrong, Red Buffalo, SPP, Synchronflow, Patterson, like all those names. But that's
I
you can
like how
count them
you
all on
know
one
them all.
hand.
That's good right there.
Yeah.
Huh? That was like just
And well,
slides
and you
off.
also got the new competitors coming around, like the Ameriflow and things like that. But everyone's trying to get a slice of the pie here. So I just found it great because there is competition, but you're not competing against 10 million other pump lines or 10 million other manufacturers. Same thing with the controllers, there's only a handful, more, less now than there were before when I started. Because Johnson Clark was still around, Hubble was still around as its own separate company before they got bought out by Metron. Um, and you have the few now that are basically the big players that survived, so to speak. Um, and I think that's great. It's a very niche market, and just to build and grow and just become more knowledgeable about everything that's involved in that, I took a liking to that.
Hell
So
yeah, I like that.
when that sales manager ended up leaving the company, we were outsourcing all of the work. We were hiring other companies to come in and do the startups and troubleshooting and all that. So me being from maritime, I'm thinking it's like, dude, I like working with my hands. I need to get out there. I can't be a desk jockey. Um, Not that I didn't mind designing some steam pressure reducing stations because not many people could say they did that. But I was more like, I really wanted to be more out in the field and get involved. So um, slowly, I started going out with companies we hiring and started learning the process. I was the one running around doing pump startups and things like that. And New York is a unique market. The more and more you get involved in doing all of this work, you start seeing some really cool shit, especially when it comes to all the old manual fire pumps that are still
Oh
around.
yeah, for sure.
We only get to
So
talk about those very little. We got a couple. We've had a few people on from New York, and one guy particularly that sees them, and that's like rare. Like you don't see those any old steam pumps and everything.
yep, exactly that. And it's just fun. Sometimes getting called in and, hey Gabe, come check out this pump. We want to test it. All right, cool. We throw on my gloves, pretend I'm Frankenstein, start flipping switches, and here we go.
Yeah.
That pump going.
That-
And I mean, there's some monsters out there. Like, yeah, I've dealt with one that's it's a 9 speed manual fire pump, and the pump itself, it's about as big as a Ford Raptor. That
yeah.
long, from end
Wow.
to end.
And so you
So
say manual, right? Someone's got to stay and shift it, right? Or what?
someone's got to, yeah, go downstairs, hit the start button, and set the speed to whatever floor the
Whatever
fire's
floor
on.
the fire's on. So
Yeah,
fire alerts, the horns and strobes go off. There's some sorry sap, a maintenance guy, or like some guy that's like, who is it? Who gets approved? Like, hey, the building's on fire. You're running back down, and starting the pump, and gearing it up.
yeah. I've never really asked that question, but I'm sure it's one of the building engineers, and I think it's whoever drew the short straw that day.
Yeah, hopefully he's not home. Like,
But-
he just started the grill. They're like, hey, there's a fire. He's like, all right, I'll be right down. Boom, and he's just shifting the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's something to talk about. Jeremy says he's been up since 2:30 a.m. and he's still going because he's slamming C4s.
Mm.
What's up, Melissa?
Nice.
Melissa Oliveria's in here. Hey, what up? Do you know her, Gabe? Nice fire pump on steroids. Yeah, for real.
Yes.
For real. I want to
Yeah,
be in the same room as one of those things. If you got any
thing's
pictures, if you got
huge.
any pictures, send them my way, Gabe.
Yeah, we'll do. I do have several pictures of manual pumps because yeah, it's rare that you get to see them. The last true manual fire pump that I sold was for 56 Leonard here in New York City. And for those people who are familiar with New York City, it's the Jenga looking building downtown by One World Trade. So it's the top floor is basically jut out in different directions. And I remember being on down in the cellar. I think that was only a 5 speed, but we were bringing pressure up to the 61st floor
Oh, wow.
with
Wow.
that unit. And
And what, there's
at
some
the
kind of
time,
diagram or
for what the building or just
like how do
no,
you know,
we
like
were
how
going.
do you know what gear you need to be in for 65, 65th floor?
No, that was top speed. That was the
Oh,
design
oh,
point for it.
I
So
gotcha.
if I remember, it was 750 at I think 375 psi.
Wow, that's a lot of pressure. I also caught that you said the cellar, and that I'm from Boston. I call it the cellar, but I think that's on like a northerner thing, isn't it? I
Was it
feel
I,
the
I
basement?
believe
the
so. Yeah.
basement, yeah.
I mean, I was
Yeah.
actually at a job site today in Brooklyn. And I was like, oh yeah, you're like, because I'm setting the set points on the controllers. Like, all right, how many floors? 12 floors plus the basement, right? And they're like, the cellar. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, the cellar.
Cellar. The cellar. That's Brian's favorite word. Sale, cellar,
Yeah,
cellar.
so
Just got back from NYC, had to move a bunch of stuff into the old lady's apartment. I thought Atlanta drivers were bad. That's Al. What's up, Carlos? Thanks for joining.
Yeah.
C4s are life. Yeah, but so C4 doesn't share us, bro. I'm trying to boycott C4, but you guys keep drinking it. Man, you tag them and they don't share. I
it's
don't
because
like
it's
that.
like,
I don't like
yeah,
people
I
that
know,
don't
man.
reshare when you tag them, it tickles my
Uh,
fancy.
yeah.
Okay, so you went and now you are. So when we seen you at General Air, what exactly were you doing there?
I was just there helping out. 'Cause it was a small little trade show that was going along with the training.
All
So
right.
just basically there for support and seeing if anyone had questions and things like that because fire pumps are still a new thing for core and main. I've only been on board for 15 months, so there's still a lot of educating to do throughout the fire pump or fire protection branches, I should say. Um, so yeah, I'm still kind of traveling. So I run the program nationally, so I'm still running around on top of doing startups and commissioning for the equipment.
Oh yeah, so
So
you're busy right now.
yeah, yeah. So I've been to several different cities all across the U.S. so far, with many more to come. But
Wow.
with this program, I am building out so that I have fire pump techs in several different regions to help out. My newest hire is based out of California, so that's going to be a ton of help without having to travel 6 hours to do commissioning because I tell you this much, airlines crack you over the head with fees if you're bringing oversized luggage.
Oh man, yeah, fire pump
Oh yeah,
equipment
and
and
you
all
oh
the
so
Yeah,
hoses.
you're flying with all your equipment, dude?
at the moment, yes. And I made the mistake of doing double jacketed hoses instead of the rubber single jackets. So I learned that lesson real quick
So it's
once
heavy,
Delta.
extra heavy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Especially
Especially
after
wet,
soaking in water. Yeah. Dude, I got my two crates just to like 98 and 99 pounds. If one would have been 100 pounds, it wouldn't have flown.
Really?
They are very strict with that. Yep.
I didn't even think of that. That's crazy.
wow.
Try some of the Gorilla Mine drinks. I hear they're awesome. I don't have them here in Canada, but they're formulated in Canada. Corlin, you guys aren't allowed to have anything in Canada. Godzilla pump is rated for what again? 3,000 psi, 165 floors? The Godzilla pump? I never heard of that, Mike.
Didn't hear that either.
3,000 psi, 165 floors? Where is it? In Dubai?
The Burj Khalifa?
Yeah, I want to hear about that pump. I'm always intrigued about fire pumps in big buildings, big tall
Oh, they're
buildings.
so cool.
I'm here, so I'm down in Texas right now, kind of on like a little service call. We had a belt pop off a compressor. You ever experienced that, Bry?
I've never heard of that. No. I mean, it definitely makes sense, but it's not something that's common. So what
It
kind of went on?
like my first instinct was like I don't know, maybe there was like a screw or there was something that it was like rubbing on to make it break, but there like I
Hmm.
couldn't find anything that it was rubbing on, dude. And there was like you know like burnt rubber. It looked like someone had done a burnout. Like you could see like the rubber on the wall and the rubber all over the shroud, and
I
so
mean, that has to be new. I mean, the company's not even that old. Like,
not
so it would have
the
to be a
compressor. Yeah, the
manufactured
compressor's new.
defect.
So it's this place is like a year old, and that compressor's already been replaced. This is a second compressor. We've replaced the whole compressor because the first one completely shit the
You
bed.
know what I guarantee? I don't know, but I guarantee it's not a general air compressor.
It's not. It's not. I don't want to sandbag who it is, but yeah, we've been having problems with it,
Yeah.
and so yeah, I had never like put a belt on. You know what I mean? Like it can't be that hard, right? But the compressor is pretty close to the wall, so it was tough to even get my arms back there. And there's all these screws in the shroud,
Yeah.
but basically just put it on like I would put like you would put your bike chain back on when it would fall off as a kid. Like I put it on the little wheel and I just like rolled it onto the big wheel and
So,
just didn't get my fingers caught in there and the baby turned on. It worked good, and then I just dusted off all the rubber and let it run, and it like didn't seem like this one was leaving debris everywhere. So I don't know. Maybe it was
Right, right.
maybe they had the wrong belt on there. I don't even know, bro. But it was yeah, it was eventful. It was eventful because when the compressor belt rips off, what happens, Bry?
It stops working.
Yeah, and then you don't have air going to
You have nothing, and then
your
it just
your
starts
dry
dropping
systems,
on
your quell
whatever.
systems, and ever, and
So, what was
no
someone
matter.
able to turn off, like, close the control valves just in case, or?
Yeah, so the quell systems, I mean they're all holding pretty good, but there's two dries on it, and we were able to have like the maintenance guy there. Maybe he's got a higher title than that. Sorry if I'm undermining you, but he was great. Dude was great, very helpful. He was able to isolate the dry valves. They didn't trip, and I got the belt on and put everything back to normal
Wow.
down in Texas.
How do
Stuff.
you do it with no tools?
I borrowed all his
Didn't
tools.
didn't the TSA take your channel locks?
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Yep, those were man,
How
and
long
so
have you had those?
they're not my longtime ones.
Oh, okay.
I would have
All
lost
right,
my
cool.
shit. So
Yeah.
I've had the one pair that I got like in like what I said 2012 or like 2013. I think I got those ones. But I've used to travel with those ones all. That's what I used to take. Like I'd go on vacation
Oh,
with
I
my
think you
fam.
recently got them. I think I remember talking to you.
I
So
would go
like a
on
year probably.
like vacation with my family. I'd bring like my channel locks and my flashlight. You never know what's gonna happen, man. Like but so when I started with Navco, I did get a new pair because like my older pair is kind of getting sentimental. Like I've had them for over 10 years now, and so I got a
Hmm.
brand new pair for like $50, and yeah, the Slim Jim TSA guy took it. He seen them. He pulled them.
Yeah, I was
They
like,
seen it on the scanner, and so this has happened. Like I've been traveling with Navco for almost 100 days, and I've flown with these things every time I've traveled with them, and they take them out every time at security. I mean, TSA pre-check. They don't care. They take my pliers out and they measure it, and they're 7.25 inch Cobras. In TSA standards, you're not allowed to fly with anything more than 7. And I've flown with them like 20 times until I got this hard
a
O.
quarter inch, bro. A quarter.
wow.
He's like, it's a 1/4 inch too big. I had everything in me. Everything in me had to hold back to say, that's what your wife said. He's like, I didn't want to end up on like some no-fly list, like Buddy was getting. He's like, you're relinquishing them. I'm like, no, you're stealing them. You stole them. I'm not relinquishing them. But yeah, it was maintenance guy had a cart with all Milwaukee tools and a bag and very very helpful. Very helpful. We were able
Yeah,
to fix
it's
the
nice
problem.
when you show up somewhere and they have nice tools to work with too.
Yeah.
So,
I did show up to the wrong building though.
No.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I rolled up right to the and like so they're all freezer warehouses in this area and the instructions were that I remembered reading that I should have read as I rolled up, but I read them like the day before. It was like that the trucker lounge was on the right side of the building and like the doors usually propped and do I pull up to this building that's like the neighboring factory and the lounge is on the right and the door is open and I just waltz in and I find like the first guy in the fork truck and I'm like, I'm here to fix your compressor and he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm looking for like I'm looking for like so and so. And so he says he's like mutters something and then he says Bobby and I'm like, yeah, like that's me. The maintenance guy in that building's name was Bobby. And so now I'm like this guy walks up and he's like, hey, I'm Bobby and I'm like, oh hey, I'm Bobby. And I'm like, I'm here to like fix your compressor, and he's like, oh, I didn't know something was wrong with it. And so he takes me to his riser room, and he opens it up, bro, and it's like the oldest quell systems you ever seen. And I'm like, hmm,
This ain't it.
I thought this was supposed to be like a year old. I'm like, this doesn't look right. I'm like, let me go, I'm gonna go make a call. I go outside, I'm like looking around, like I'm in the wrong place. Well, I think the mustache got
Oh,
me
that's
in. He's
funny.
like, oh yeah, come on, I'll show you the compressor.
You look like you can fix something.
I don't know if it's broken, but if a belt pops off, it's probably going to happen again if it wasn't aligned right. No, it didn't pop off, Al. It literally shredded itself to dust. There was all dust on the wall, like rubber dust. It like disintegrated, bro. It didn't just pop off. Like and I don't know. I'm not like the compressor pump alignment guy. I feel like it should come aligned, no?
Yeah, I would imagine. Well, for
I would
sure.
think like the compressor, I shouldn't have to like align it when I get it. It's like brand new, so I don't know. Oh, good sir. Generally, I keep the service side going. Have had many
Hey,
fall
you want to
apart.
do some giveaways?
Grind off a quarter inch. I got on the new pair. On the new pair. Yeah, come across a few. Make tighten up the Tampa market. 3 SI PSI on the ground. 300
You
PSI.
guys want to do a giveaway?
You could see the VIX move on the grooves. Yeah, they're at the very end. I'll do a giveaway. Yeah?
what?
Look at that.
The grid stick
The
kid?
marksman.
Aluminum
Well, it's
with the levels.
yeah, aluminum levels with the laser.
Ooh.
Ooh, you're gonna burn
Yeah.
your camera out. Okay, so what do you want me to do? You want me to come up with something? You're gonna ask like some crazy question. I'll be
I
like, what
could.
city is behind Brian?
I could. Well, I work for Arco. Let's see here. Hey, what
Thanks for
fire
the
pump
fun
equipment?
fact, bro.
What
I
is
work for Arco, he says.
so what fire pump equipment does Arco sell? First one to say it gets the grid stick.
Okay. Repeat it again.
Yeah. Which fire pump equipment does Arco sell? I think
Boom.
Core Main picked it up too. Big Country.
I see Big Country.
Hit
Wow,
me.
are you watching the comments, kid?
I got my iPad up.
141
Yeah.
episodes and you're just starting to watch the comments? Look at
No,
you.
no, I've seen a couple of them. I just
Ra
haven't said anything.
round of I know, but like this episode, that's like you're spreading your wings, kid. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, I'm proud of you. You came a long way since I met you.
The fire pump kind. Jeremy was
All
second.
right. Hey, Big Country, hit me up. Just
Easy question,
you know,
Brian.
Bring it
Big
on.
yeah,
Country's on here
yeah, get with
winning,
me.
dog. I like that.
I
That's
know it,
it.
man.
It pays to watch. It pays to watch, you know? Oh, I see two people on Twitch. Are
And
you
I
guys
think Core
commenting?
Main picked up. I think did y'all pick up
What's up with
Riptide as
Twitch?
well?
Where are my Twitch people at? Got a
So
couple
I
Twitch
know we
creepers. It's
were
gotta
in
be like
talks
Chandler and
with
Bobby.
JR,
Oh, it's
um, but well, we're going to continue to
oh, what's up,
promote it,
Michelle?
but I don't think we're going to follow through with it.
I don't know why. Everybody else has. So
Um,
Riptide is a fire pump line? No. Riptide is
it,
fire pump testing equipment.
mhm.
What's up, Michelle? What's up, Chandler? Chandler says maybe the rubber wasn't greased. Maybe the rubber wasn't greased. Was I
Regardless, I think it's definitely a compressor issue.
should I have greased the belt, kid? It did not say
No,
in the
no, it
bag
should
of
it
the
should
belt
come
that
that
I had
way.
to
I've
grease it.
never.
Comment, you were the first comment tonight. Tommy Howe must be sick. Where's Tommy Howe? He doesn't even
I
comment.
want to check on him.
You guys have been beating him now to the first comment, and must be depressed. We should check on him.
Getting old,
My
getting
hearing aid
slow.
wasn't turned up. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right, what's up with Twitch, kid? What's up with
So,
Twitch?
so Gabe, man, I just started. I've been with factoring world. I'm like, this is like freaking high school with some of these people.
I've seen
You've
Yeah,
been
compressors.
seeing that your whole career?
somewhat. Yeah, like people
Yeah.
have their burn book, like in Mean Girls.
Mhm. Dude, it's like, oh yeah, I know him from Ferguson. Oh yeah, I know that guy from Viking. Oh yeah, I know that
The
guy from
pump was seized while the motor was
that Brian guy
spinning.
from
Okay,
freaking Arco. Screw that guy, you know.
both were spinning.
Yeah.
Otis, that's the correct
Yeah,
answer. You're just a few
even
minutes
though
late.
it's across 50 states, really across the world, it's still a very small circle because if you make yourself a name in this industry, it's going to travel. So people are going to know who you are eventually.
Oh yeah,
That's it.
oh yeah.
Treat everybody with kindness. You never know when that dumb apprentice is going to be your boss someday.
That was me. That
That
was
was
me.
me.
I had a foreman. That was a foreman that man. He was an idiot. Then I ended up being his boss. My first foreman.
And you remember how those guys
Yeah,
treated you when you were still
and
learning. And you're like,
and
yeah,
I'm
well,
not
I'm the
gonna
boss
say his
now. Why don't you
name,
go do
but
some firecock for
I
3 months, buddy?
I did kick him off of a job,
You
off of a
love kicking
service
people
job.
off. I make them just do. I'm like, you're gonna go drill. I want you to just go drill 40,000 shields. That's what you're gonna do for the next 4 weeks. Shields. Drill them. Firecock. See that pallet of firecock? You're doing every
Fire call.
hole. You're the cock master on this job, kid. I remember the way you treated me 10 years ago. Have had belts themselves just be bad. Crazy in a million just doesn't make it.
So what this
Crazy
guy
one in a
did, what
million
my
just doesn't make it.
foreman did, I caught him. So I went to go check on an inspection. He was there to do sprinkler head changes, and I caught him with a solvent remover.
Oh
So he
no.
was like
I,
spraying the
I
head
remember
and
this one.
cleaning it. Dude, lit him up and just told him, "Go home.
You're
You're
getting
done."
paid to change them. You probably had the heads to change them.
Yeah,
Ugh,
super lazy. I was pissed.
that is super lazy and dangerous.
And
Would have
he
been
had the
awesome if one
worst
went
part,
off.
to be honest with you, the worst part was that he had an apprentice with him.
Oh no.
Mm,
That was the worst
Oh,
part.
that guy's gonna one day he's gonna be like, oh, I remember this trick.
Yeah,
Don't do that. Change
he
the
did
head.
it. He did other. Yeah.
Change
Oh,
change the head.
lost it.
Change the head. Everybody, please like and subscribe. Damn, we just dropped from 25 to 17 as soon as you started talking, Bry. Oh, it's awesome. So, you got any events coming up, Gabe? Where's your next like event you're going to like you did at General Air?
I guess NFPA. You coming to NFPA?
yeah, EA's coming up in Orlando. So,
Well, we'll be there.
you guys going to Denver in September?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah,
Brian's there
there's
Yeah,
now.
that.
we'll be there. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
be here. Yeah, I'm here now. Rocky Mountain Fire Show.
Yep.
It was great,
NFPA,
and the
NFPA and
turnout
AFSA
today was awesome.
will probably always be. We're not gonna miss those. Those are the big good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, the NFSA is kind of. I mean, it's not geared up for us as a media company. It's like it. People are in and out. It's not full booths. It's tables. Like it's just not worth. It's definitely not worth us flying to Hawaii. So
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, we have to bring.
right.
I'd have to bring my wife if I go to Hawaii, kid. Yo, what's up,
Yeah, my
Eric?
wife would.
I like.
Oh, but my
I think it
wife
has
will
to be
be at the Arco
it has
booth
to be an expo. It has to be an expo for
at
us. So
NFPA. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Did I tell you that, Bobby?
yeah. Yep.
Yeah, our legal team's gonna be at the Arco booth
Oh yeah.
for all the Spanish speaking people.
Our translator. We're bringing our
Yeah.
translator. You can't open a painted window. Brian said that. That's from Juan
Nope,
Cano.
you can't do it.
Have you ever tried to open a painted window? I remember the first time you said that.
Okay.
You've had a couple good one-liners, kid. Not gonna lie to you. Every other year for
Yeah, I use
NFSA
that one a lot.
is the large expo. The one this year was for leadership. Next year will be Nashville. Oh, Vincent. Did you hear that, Bry?
Yeah, Nashville's gonna be great. So Nashville's
Yeah.
yeah. So
No,
Nashville. Oh
NF
yeah, he did say that. Yeah. So
NFSA.
Nashville is gonna be
Oh,
NFSA,
oh, so the
and
one
I will
in
be there.
oh, so every other year they do an expo.
In
Uh-oh.
right. No, that's correct. Just the first year. What?
I don't
Are
know.
you missing something?
No, I just had a notification said something about my connection, but everything seems fine. I
Oh,
hope it's fine, but just keep
you're
going.
you're fine on my end, and I see you here. So
Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
here.
yeah, the non-expo just doesn't make sense for us. But we haven't. I don't know what the expo is for NFSA. To be clear, and the first year that they had the expo, we were in no situation to go
Right.
at
So
that time. We were very beginning.
when we were at General Air, we were in Chad and I were in the NFSA trailer, I believe.
Yeah,
Was that
yeah,
the
they have
trailer
an
that was
NFSA
outside,
trailer.
Gabe? Yeah, and he
Yeah, that's
he
yeah.
invited us. He invited us. I gotta I wish I remember his name, but I have his card. And I'm gonna have to reach out to him and
Not
see.
me though, but you and Chad probably.
Yeah, you were like eating. Anywhere there was time there was food, you were just like, "Oh, what? I'm gonna have another sandwich."
What?
Huh? Like, "Oh,
That's what happened
those are
today.
sandwiches on the table?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude." He's like, "There's like all these sandwiches." Like, how many can I have?" Like, what? I had two or three of those sandwiches too, not gonna lie. NFSA 2025 is in Nashville, Music City, USA, baby. Russ, hit me with the deets,
Oh
Russ.
yeah,
Hit me
I
with the
love
deets. I want to
Nashville.
be there. I want
There
to
we
be
go.
there. Every other year. So on the odd years, we're gonna hit NFSA. What month is that in, Russ? Hopefully it's not in
Oh,
June
I
or
don't know what month
September.
it's in.
Good to know.
You know,
Start planning ahead.
May. So Russ says that it's like in May, like around.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
we
But
could
they need
squeeze
to
it.
do the expo in Hawaii, so I can go to Hawaii.
Yeah, we can talk.
Dope and Tape Show can take
We
a
can
field
talk
trip.
at
That's a flight
NFPA
though. Like,
about
how far away is it
NFSA.
from you?
Hawaii? I don't know. Like, so
Yeah.
here's my thought. Couldn't I just go the other way? Huh? Couldn't I fly around the
What's
other
the
side of
other
the
way?
world? Like, should I just go that way? It's probably the same distance, dude.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, Vincent says we can talk at NFPA about NFSA. I like that. I like that, Vincent. That's a good one.
Okay, cool.
Anybody else wants to come to
Very good.
NFPA? We have a link for you. We can get you set up, point you in the right direction. We'd love to see you there, meet you, and I'll give you a bunch of stickers if you want them. Brian has stickers now too. Oh, Bry, show him
But
your
please let
sticker.
us know.
Show him your sticker, Bry.
Well, I got a new sticker, but I brought a stack of stickers, Dope and Tape stickers, and they're gone from
Good
this
work,
expo.
kid. Good work. What would you do? Give like 40 to one person? Just gonna throw them away. One each. Come on, hold it better. There
Look
you
at that.
go. Look at that. It's Arco Bry, huh? He's even got the tats on there. Yeah, Russ sent me that, and he's
There
like,
we
"Don't
go.
tell
Look
him."
at that.
Bro, the tats, the hair.
Nice.
Russ sent it.
Look at the
He's
pipe
like,
wrench.
"Don't."
Those,
Look at the smile.
but Sarah did say she's like, I want one.
Oh yeah. Well,
Sarah's like, I want
Russ
one.
definitely has the print saved now, so just don't waste those ones. Those are special ones.
Yeah, it's already on my MacBook. But I tell you what, dude. Hey, Gabe, next time I go to a trade show where I'm actually working the trade show, I'm bringing cough drops. Holy crap, man. I talked and talked and talked, and I'm like, I just need water.
Yeah. You
Water.
gotta keep plenty of water nearby,
What are
man.
you talking
That's tough.
about?
Whoa. I talked nonstop, and my
About
throat's like killing me.
what?
Arco tools, baby. But dude, I talked and I talked and I talked and I talked.
That's fucking good. Oh, that's awesome, dude. You know what I'm saying, Juan? Juan, you seen where I was going with that, Juan, right? It's my guy Juan. He knows.
After Earth is.
Wavelength. We can go into that after the show if you want. Wait. The Earth is flat. I thought it was round like a pipe. Nobody knows.
All right, Gabe.
Nobody
So are
knows.
you lived in New York your whole life?
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn.
Lived here,
He's
not born here.
You got to fall into that one.
We got like
Oh
Boston
yeah.
and New York has a thing though. Like you could be at, it doesn't matter what kind of event you're at in Boston, they chant Yankee suck. Like you
Yeah,
could
it's
be at
true.
Monster Jam at Gillette Stadium. The whole place will just be doing Yankee suck. I'm like, what the hell? Like we're at Monster Trucks, dude. Like this makes no sense. Like I don't know. It's just I guess it's just a Boston New York thing. I bet they do the same thing in New York.
So I love like authentic dive bars. So where you live, like what's the move? What's the spot?
Well, I live in Queens. There's a couple of places around here, but man, dive bars galore. Williamsburg, man, like in almost
Williamsburg.
every
So
corner
I don't
out
know
in
where that is.
Brooklyn.
So I'll be going. I'm gonna be staying at. I'm like on the north of what's the big park y'all got up there?
Central Park.
At Central Park.
Yeah, Central Park. So I'll be Central Park North is where I'll be staying.
All right. I mean, there are a few up there, but if you get yourself downtown, make sure you make your way down to the Rabbit Hole on
The
McDougal
rabbit hole.
Write it
Okay,
down, kid.
um,
Write it down.
the rabbit hole, New York.
Russ is saying McSorley's.
area.
What's the
Village.
occasion, Bry?
Oh, I'm going for my birthday.
Okay. Nice, kid. Look at you go. New York?
Yeah. Not my first pick, but Sarah's not watching this, and she thought it was a great idea. So, you know,
Hey,
I just like,
you guys will have
oh
a good
yeah,
time.
that sounds
Capitalize on
awesome.
that.
That's it,
Yeah,
man.
as long as the food's good, you know, like you
That's
said.
it. The food will be
So
good. The
so
traffic will
guys,
be heavy.
if y'all don't know this about me, I love to eat. I love to eat. All right, so I got Mick Shorley from Russell Bryant. What did you say? What was the place? I'm gonna write it down. Red Rabbit or something?
Yeah, the Rabbit Hole.
The rabbit hole.
Rabbit Hole.
Damn, that sounds like my kind of place, man. I would go right down that hole.
Oh, I think the Red Rabbit is a club in it's like a Latin club in Miami. That's a great place. Brings
Yeah.
back memories. Anyway, moving
Brings
on.
back
Let's give
memories.
something away.
We already did give something away. Did you write it
Yeah,
down?
I got something else.
Get some more stuff.
Ooh, the adjustable
Ooh,
Universal
yeah.
case.
universal fire sprinkler
Yeah, Gabe,
wrench.
Gabe, you got a question?
That no, I'm good. Go ahead.
No, I
All
think
right, Bobby, it's your turn.
no, you meant like, do you have like a trivia question?
Yeah,
Um, is everybody ready for this giveaway this time? Come on,
oh,
hold it close, kid. Put it in front of the camera. There you go.
it's not mine.
He's like trying to put it behind his shoulder.
Yeah, so this
Wow.
is a universal head wrench for concealed sidewall, semi-recessed pendants. You can just use one wrench instead of a bucket of all these different kinds of wrenches.
Hmm. All right, so how about the first person to type Arco one letter at a time and not have anybody interrupt in between them? Go.
That's
It's terrible.
What?
we'll
There's
be here.
there's
We'll be
there's
here the
eight
rest of the
people in
show
here.
just
If
watching
one
comments.
person could bang it out real quick in the beginning, or you gotta like
Yeah.
wait for a lull or something, or just keep on typing it, kid. This would be a competition I would win. Fast fingers. A R G C. Oh, I got an A from Mike.
Oh,
Oh,
Mike Z.
oh. Start over, Mike.
No,
Oh,
Start over, Thomas. Oh shit, this is gonna be a good one. All right,
these comments are gonna go
let's
crazy now.
keep talking. Let's keep talking till one of them gets it.
yeah.
Let's go, Arco. It's like Scrabble in comments, you know.
Start Q. What the hell's a Q?
A Q?
I think.
Gee, dog.
Oh shit.
Oh, this is
This
hilarious.
reminds me of the old AOL days when you used to spam a chat
Ice
room.
cream, Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah,
Ice cream, Lieutenant
ice cream,
Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
Someone's gonna get it. You just gotta be relentless with it. But yeah, I like that. That's a good trick. We're gonna do that one from now on. I guess the comments
Yeah, we
just
got
spammed.
yeah. You got what 13 minutes to get
Pretty
after
good.
it.
One of you guys will get it. One of you guys will get it. Yeah, you got 13 minutes. I got a 6 a.m. flight back to the Great Northeast
So let me
tomorrow.
tell you how my flight was yesterday. So
Yeah, let's talk about flights yesterday, dude. I got a flight story yesterday
holy
too. Did you see my
crap,
plane?
man. Yeah, I did.
The hell are
So
they
I
doing?
so I was ready to leave for the airport. My flight was at 3:45, and then I got delayed to 4 o'clock, and then I got delayed to 7, and then it got delayed to 8. And I was like, well, I might as well go to the dealership and look at a truck. And I'm at the dealership. I'm in the office. We're like sitting down after looking at it, and then I get a notification that it's back at 3:45.
Oh,
Dude, I have an hour and 30 minutes to get to my flight. I was running, running, running. I didn't even eat. I was so
They
pissed.
delayed it by like 5 hours and then they undelayed it.
And then they were like, "Oh, just kidding,"
psych.
just kidding.
Highest comment video in Dope and Tape history. It really is. And Jeremy almost had it, but he doesn't know how to spell Arco. He missed the R, kid. And Mike Z is gonna get it. He's close. It's like between Mike and Thomas. Oh shit, Thomas is going. Oh, Thomas
Oh,
almost got
oh,
it. This is exciting. This
gosh,
is
it's
exciting.
only Arco, all
This is
right? It's not a big
exciting.
deal,
This
okay?
is exciting for me. Thomas was close, man. Cortland's like, nope, it's mine. Jeremy's
I'm
starting
gonna
over.
win again.
Oh, Jeremy's going. Oh, sorry. No, Thomas thinks he
Plus,
got it. Did Thomas
That's
get it? He
hilarious.
didn't get it on my screen.
No, no, he was close,
He was very
but
close. Cortland
Cortland
got him.
messed them up.
Cortland got him after the G.
Oh,
Oh,
that's hilarious.
this is
So
great. I
what
gotta I
was
gotta look
up?
away.
So I saw on your Instagram story like fog coming out of the vents and like fogging up the whole airplane.
Dude,
What was up with
excessive,
that?
excessive, right?
Like I would be like, should I be breathing this?
Everybody on the plane paid an extra $1,000, and we just fishbowled it with pot. No.
You're supposed to hot box that
It's
whole
like
jet.
it was like because it was like the air conditioner, but it was like, dude, it was excessive, bro. And I mean, we were in Fort Myers, Florida, so it was like,
Right, right.
I don't know, like 85, like 90. It wasn't like it was like
Man.
120 degrees, but so it started coming out a teensy bit, and then it was like coming out a lot more, and like everyone's kind of quiet, and I'm like, no, this thing's getting like foggy, like foggy, like
Right.
you couldn't even see the middle row of the plane. Like I was on the eighth row, I
Dude,
probably couldn't see I couldn't see row
I
20.
saw that. So what they say? There's like, oh, it's the air conditioning. No
He did
problem.
not say nothing about it. The stewardess were walking up and down like nobody made a comment. Everybody was just videoing it. We're like, oh, well,
Dude,
maybe could be
I had a
toxic. We don't know.
stewardess. I had a stewardess like target me. I
What?
guess I don't know. I don't know. Another stewardess like she was like, watch out for this one, and then the other way, it's like, what is he cute? She was like, yeah, but he doesn't freaking listen or whatever. So like she kept on me the whole flight. And then when I got off, I was like, thank you for everything. Because I know it's not an easy job, bro. And she's like, I'm sorry for yelling at you.
Okay,
what did you
let me see if
do?
anybody got it.
Dude, she was yelling at me, man. Put your seatbelt on. Pull your seat
Get
back
the
up.
Flight Aware app. It will tell you exactly where your plane is. The more you travel, the more you learn to adjust.
Yeah, but what am I supposed to do? Like get there and just be in the lounge all day?
Yeah, I've never
Like
heard of them. I've never heard of them
like going back, I've never even
Going back to
undelaying
the
it.
yeah.
original time, yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Oh, hey, we're here. Just kidding. As
yeah.
soon as my plane was about to board, they changed the gate, and then so it's like a mad rush after it was already delayed for an hour, and then there was all these storms, so we sat on the tarmac for like an hour in fog. The plane was freezing, bro. The plane was probably 60 degrees.
Whoa.
That thing was foggy and cold. You guys are
Yeah.
great. You guys are great with this.
When
I
I
might have to change the challenge. Mike Z wants it, kid. He almost got it. Some of you guys get pretty close. You get four of them. I see
Still
four.
going. That's
Like
great.
four is the Mike G just typed it out.
he's like
Uh,
Mike is like, screw this.
H? What's what's the H for, kid? JB just doesn't want anyone to win. There's like a lag. Like they like stop for a second. Everyone's like, all right, my turn. Argo. Oh, Mike's going again.
Mike's not again.
Oh, then it's top. Like it's fucking good.
Great.
It's fucking great. This is
I
a good
love that. That was
challenge.
that was hilarious.
Maybe next time we'll just do Bob.
Yeah.
Three might be easier. Three might be easier. Oh shit.
I know.
Well, they still got 10 minutes. They still got 10 minutes. So what are you doing tomorrow? You
So
traveling tomorrow?
no, dude. So well, I am, but at 6. So which
Six
that
at night?
reminds me. Um, yeah, yeah, 6 at night. So we're gonna go and we're gonna try to go see some companies and show them some stuff and show them what we have. And I'm really trying to get Arco's name out there because they think about us just for like gauges or like some tools, but we have so much more, and it's good stuff.
Oh yeah, I want to
So we're
talk
trying to
about
get out.
gauges. I don't know if I was supposed to ask you guys about gauges. I need a quote on some gauges with the NAFCO logo.
Okay, cool.
Pretty please.
Well,
What's
you
the
don't want
minute?
to call me, so
What's
call
the?
your man.
No, I'm asking you right now. This is kind of like a call. Hey,
Oh,
Bry,
so like, yeah, like
what's
200.
what's the
I can do
minimum?
200. I think
Two
it's like 240 actually.
240
I think it's like
gauges?
240. Yep.
Oh, okay. I could probably do more than that. Let's talk tomorrow. What does it take to get
Okay.
Brian to respond back to you? Pretty much. Daryl hit me up yesterday and he goes, "Hey, I'm trying to reach Brian. What do I do?" I'm like, "I don't know. Keep calling." The champ is trying to get a hold of you, kid.
Yeah,
Daryl,
the
Daryl,
champ.
if you want to join the challenge, we're doing a challenge right now, and there's still no winner. You got to type Arco letter by letter, and the first one that gets it full. Oh shit, is Thomas about to get it?
Oh,
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 Jeremy fucked him up with ha. Jeremy's typing ha ha.
Did you check me in? Okay,
Oh,
thank
that
you.
is
great.
so good. That is so good.
Amazing.
I'm getting a kick out of this. You guys, you guys are great. Everyone's saying wait, wait, wait. No,
That's
no
perfect.
waiting. First one to spell out Arco letter by letter gets on a. Hold up what they're battling for, Bry. The
All right.
universal head wrench.
Universal
Yeah.
fire sprinkler wrench.
Nice.
Quality tools at an unbeatable price.
And now even include the box.
It's a nice box. It
He may
really
just
is.
It
show
is
up
a
beat
nice
up, but
box.
that's okay.
It's a nice box.
Damn, these guys are
Brian,
going
when are
in.
you coming to New York again?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
Mike
go in
almost had
October.
it.
October? Okay.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
missed.
oh, well, I might be
Damn,
in
Mike almost
Rhode
had it
Island
twice.
in September too. September, October as well. And I think around that time I'm gonna do like a little road trip to like North Carolina, not
Mike, you
New
almost
North,
had it
what was it,
twice.
North Dakota,
Mike
South
Z
Dakota.
interrupted you
Oh
twice.
yeah,
Mike, I see ARGC, and then
the
you didn't get
comments
the
are
O.
going
And
crazy.
then I see you got an A, but Mike commented in between after your A, so you only got RGC.
Oh man,
When
yeah, but we
you
have
guys will
like
probably see it on your screen as it lined up, but I'll scroll through and show proof at the
right.
end because I'm
Yeah,
getting the
yeah.
comments in real time from you got one person on Twitch commenting, and that shows up on my Streamlabs. So I'm looking at the comments as they come in via the stream.
Who's the one person
It's probably
on
Chandler.
Twitch?
It's usually Chandler.
Chandler.
Yeah. And Michelle was over
Oh,
there, which Tommy Howd's fire alarm teacher.
oh, that's what's up.
Yeah,
All right, Chandler,
some people pop in on
that's
Twitch.
what's up.
Appreciate you.
Well, I can't leave Chandler out. So hey, Chandler, holla at me. All right, I'll send you something. You won something. All right, we'll
Yo,
talk.
Corlin, Corlin.
That's fair.
The head wrench that Daryl broke, right, is older than you,
It was terrible.
right? How old is that head wrench, Daryl? It's not like the new one. Daryl's got a head wrench from. I just see Daryl put A. Daryl just keeps typing A. So funny. It's so funny watching you
All right,
guys.
we got to find a different one. Like this ain't gonna work. So
They got 6 minutes.
there.
Someone's bound to get it.
You know, should we change it to three letters? Corlin says A. RGCO. So good.
All right, yeah, Bob.
They're relentless.
First person to Bob
All right, first one to
gets
do
the
Bob.
wrench.
B-O-B.
What is it? Like what? Once you say it, now that's the rules. What if I say it
You
doesn't
gotta like
count? It's only when you say it.
you gotta speak it. You know how many
Yeah, no, I said it. You
you'll
well,
be
you
able
had to.
you'll
Why do
be
you
able to
have to
see the
repeat
delay
it?
now. You're
You
gonna be
know?
able to see the delay now. 5 mile uses
Oh,
alone.
Mike Z.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeremy Box just put JB. There's a lot of
Um,
B's, guys.
No,
Yeah, that wrench is 8 years old,
no
bro.
lifetime warranty. Oh my god, dude, the comments are freaking crazy. It's gonna be like 700 comments.
Oh,
I
Al
see,
got it.
I see Al too.
No, Al got it.
I see Al too.
did
Yeah,
get it. Yeah, Bob.
Al got it.
Capital letters too.
Capital letters, kid. That's awesome.
What's up, Al? Al, hit me up. Actually, I'll just go ahead and give you my
I
my
gotta
number.
I gotta make a quick video of this before it disappears so people don't think that I'm cheating. That was
Yeah.
excellent. You guys really did it. Oh, shut the
No, that's
flash
great.
off. Shut the flash off. Appreciate your time too, Gabe. This was awesome.
No, man, appreciate you guys for having me on, man.
Let me
Hey,
see.
Al, just message me and I'll get you the wrench. We probably just go to lunch. I
You
mean,
can
you're
see
here
Mike
in
was
Georgia.
close right here, but he got interrupted by Thomas. Mike was close again, but with interruptions.
Are they still going? Like that? It's over with
Yeah.
now. Al won.
Yeah, Al won.
Al and Big Country.
Al won. I'm going back through now. Mike G almost got it like 3 times. Hey, so sometimes it spells it, but it's different people spelling it. That was epic.
Yeah,
Good
Absolutely
one.
epic.
that was great.
Appreciate you guys. Everybody
Thank you
watching.
so much.
Whether you're watching us live, you're watching the replay. Most of you guys are in here every week. Really appreciate you guys. At some point, I think, I don't know, like a couple months from now, we're probably going to try to go to one time a week. But
Yeah,
we're so
yeah.
booked out right now. We're going to keep it this way. But I think like probably going into like July and August, we might just do Thursdays. It is
And
becoming quite a lot. And then I think we can more funnel you guys all into Thursday and try to plan it better and make it a little bit better, as the better that we can.
boy, and then also like if we were to just imagine us doing an interview with Gabe or doing an interview with a fitter, we can advertise this. We can say, hey, we can talk to. Let's put an example with Gabe. We can talk to Gabe. Hey, what's your experiences? What are some of your stories? What are some of the things that you're very efficient at? You're very comfortable with, and
Yeah.
then we can let everybody know kind of what we're talking about and then people who are interested in those topics can come and join and they'll know that they'll learn that. So I think all around it will be a better product, a better show. um, so we're excited about that. Right now, it's 2 times a week. We can't keep up with talking to everybody and then advertisement. I mean, we got lives, we work, and
Yeah, it was like
that's a lot.
I reached out to Gabe like a few hours before, like we were still on tonight, you know? Like
You're still on it.
if we had like Tuesday, we might be able to like, hey, let's like get a game plan. Let's pick up some topics. What do we want to talk about? We can have like
Right.
a little bit of brief, and then we can also be on Instagram Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, saying join us on Thursday and try to, just try to make it a little as better as we can. So it's not we don't want to ever water it down. Thanks for the great show, guys. Thank you guys for the great show. JB says I just spent 15 minutes. I just spent 15 minutes spamming H. He's like, I'm not gonna win. Nobody's gonna win. Fucking love it. That's so
That's
great.
awesome.
All right, Gabe. Thank you, listeners, viewers. Thank you,
Nice.
everybody.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
Thank you guys.
All right.
Ryan,
Have a good weekend,
Arco,
everybody.
Russ. Have a good night, Russ. Is he still right there?
Hey, Bobby said good night. He said
Later,
adios, amigo. Bye, guys.
everybody.
All
Dope and
right.
tape
Take care,
out.
guys.